Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you are new, welcome. My name is Ronnie. And today I am finally bringing back the video for my debt numbers. So I do just want to start off by saying that I am left-handed. So I do turn my paper to write. I'm so sorry if that bugs you or if that is annoying or if it's just awkward, but unfortunately I cannot write with a paper straight. So I cannot write like this. I have to flip my paper this way and then I can write. So I am so sorry if I block anything that I'm writing, if this angle is annoying or this position for the book is annoying or anything like that. I do apologize in advance. I'll make sure I flip it back over and I show it again. So I do have a sheet off to the side because I don't want to forget anything. Another thing I wanted to start with is you will notice that a lot of these debts are personal. So a lot of my debt is not like credit card debt or student loan debt yet, or stuff like that. I don't owe a lot of like store companies or anything like that. It's mainly personal because if I ever need money, I don't take out loans, or I don't go to the bank and ask for a loan or take out personal loans. I go to my family members because it's just easier. They have my back and it's just more, to me, it just works out better. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. I'm gonna start from the lowest to the highest amount that I have currently. And then I will add my student loans at the end, but just know that I do not have a precise and firm number yet because those are still rolling in, and then I'll be able to update and add it to the end. So I'm kind of excited to get that started and just kind of keep track of everything and see where my money is going, how long it's taking me to pay these off, as well as just get started with tackling them. As I've mentioned in my previous cash stuffing videos, I do work part-time, so it's a little bit more difficult for me personally to tackle from smallest to biggest because, as I mentioned, there are a lot of personal debt, so I don't accrued interest. So I decided to start with my credit card first off so I can get that paid off and get that done with. So here comes the paper flipping. So my first one is one of my personal debts. So I'm gonna start right here, and I am not going to add the person's name. I am just gonna initial their name and then include the debt number right next to it. So let's see. So this one is going to be called S Personal. So I'm just going to go ahead and go down the line and write all of them down that I have. And then when I think I did this too close. What do you think? Yeah, probably, but that's okay. I'll probably white it out. Or I'll just leave it. That's fine. And then I have my next debt, it looks like, is Kohl's. So for this one, how this ended up happening is pretty much for Black Friday and stuff. We would go and then just purchase a bunch of stuff for like Christmas and our family. And I ended up accruing this debt, but I used my mom's Kohl's credit card. So this money is pretty much me paying her for it. And this was just this past Christmas. So this is not a balance I've been carrying over for past Christmases from previous years. It's just this past Black Friday. My next one is Walmart. And this one is so annoying because it's also my mom's credit card. And I'm sorry for my crappy writing. It's also my mom's credit card, and I just use it when I need stuff. For example, if I want to get a phone case. When I got my phone, I ended up getting a phone case. So I just used her card, and so I created more balance. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and write them down, and then I'll add the balances at the end. So then my next one looks like is going to be called M Personal. And this one, sadly, is one that I have been carrying over for a long time. Or not that long, but it is a bit of a high balance. So I want to make sure I get to that one as soon as possible. That's why I need to get done with this credit card of mine. The next one is also M Personal. The reason why these two are called that way, but they're separate, is because they were for separate things. So, let's see. So yeah, they were for separate things. The next one is called R Personal. And that one is also, this one's actually one that I've been carrying over since last year. And I should have, like, you know, got done with it quickly, but I always procrastinated for some reason. I never wanted to get to doing my paying off, and I don't know, I think, and this may not be for everyone, but for me, I guess it was just so easy to just ask for money to be lent to me and not pay back. Even though the people that lend it to me know I'm gonna pay them back, and I am gonna pay them back, it was just super easy for me to just, oh, let me borrow this, let me borrow that, I need this, or use up all my money and not budget, and then end up having to be asking you for money so that I can cover something that came up out of nowhere. So it's just, I don't know. I feel like I'm over that. Like, I want to pay my family back, and I want to pay all these people back, and it's just like the time. Like, there's never a right time to start. Just start, because then you're never gonna do it. The next one here is my credit card. So my credit card is one that I'm focusing on, and this one I do want to get done with as fast as possible because of the interest that accrues to it. My next one is school. And so for this one, it's not a student loan, or you can say it is, but it's basically the balance that I have to pay off while I'm still in school. I just started in January, so I'm fresh into it, but I do have a balance that I decided I wanted to take care of while I'm in school, so that can be like a less of a student loan. So I have been taking care of that. That's when you see my cash stuffing, that's what the school envelope goes towards. So there's that one. And then I have my car. So I actually did not have a car payment. So mini story time. I actually did not have a car payment, but back in December of last year, so back in December of 2018, I was getting off of work one day, and I had a green light. I was going down the road, and it was a green light, and there was the other side with their red light here. So I was going down here, there was a red light, these cars were stopped, but there was this person who was not paying attention, and they ran the red light. And it was so crazy because, so there was a truck merging or coming onto this lane. I was on the far left lane, and the right lane was empty, and there was just cars a bit farther back behind me. And so I was on this lane, and then I saw this truck come in here, so I switched over. And I don't know, I just, from the like my side view, I saw like something coming at me, and I turned, and it was too late. Like, this car was coming, and when I seen her, it was a female. I seen her, like, I had a moment to react. So I seen her, and she was looking down. And then my reaction was to try to step on the gas pedal to like speed up, but no, like, it was too late. Like, she hit me. So she messed up my tire axle, and my car wouldn't move. Hers moved. She was able to move. She moved off and pulled over to the side, and I was like literally left in the middle. So the lights changed, and like almost instantly the ambulance, the firefighters, and the police officers showed up. They were asking us questions, and they were like questioning and just like that. So anyways, besides that, yeah, she totaled my vehicle. So, and I did not have a car payment. So now I do. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, I guess things happen, but pay attention to the road. It could have been worse. Anyways, moving on. So for the first personal debt, I am gonna make sure I don't write. So I think I'm gonna start here in this one. So I'm gonna start in this square, and I'm just gonna go down and add the dollar signs so that I don't get confused. So for S personal, it looks like my current balance is $150. So I know that may not seem like a lot to a lot of people, but keep in mind I am also still trying to fund my emergency sinking fund, and that's one that I want to get done as quickly as possible as well, because it's just I'll feel better that way. So Kohl's looks like the balance is $200, which also isn't bad. So I feel like these two I would be able to tackle on one of my months that I have an extra paycheck. We'll see how that goes, but for now, again, we're focusing on credit card, and then I'll let you know which one of these I'm focusing on as well. So for Walmart, it looks like my current balance is $250. I hope that one doesn't keep growing. I need to stop with that one. My M personal number one, it looks like it's $725. $725. That one is a bit higher, and they just gradually get higher from there. My second M personal, oh, I actually messed this one up. Looks like this one is $725, and then the next one is $550. So those ones should have been flipped over, but that's okay. No, not an issue. I'll fix that. And then for our personal, looks like it's $600. And then my credit card balance after this last payment that I gave, it's $919 with 34 cents, but I am not gonna add the 34 cents. For school, I left a balance of $200, or actually $2,339. $2,339 while I'm still in school, and I still have a ways to go. For a car, it looks like my current balance is $4,125. $4,125. This one I am giving a little bit, and then again, I said student loans is not one that I am gonna write down right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and calculate my total current debt. So I have 150 plus 200. 250, 725, 550, 600, 919, 239, plus 4125. So currently, my current debt before counting my student loans. Oh, and I just realized, I spelled that wrong. So I don't mind that. It's a mess. Apparently today at first I switched these two around, or these three around, and then student loans, anyways. My current debt looks to be $9,858, and wow. I mean, for me, that's a huge amount, $9,858. And I'm actually gonna label this corner May, because we're getting closer to May. I guess I can write it down somewhere right here, excluding that, or should I? Yeah, I think I should. So let's do total, and it's gonna be, what did we say it was? 9,858. Is that what we said? Oh, I guess I have to do it all over again. Let's see if I can get it back from my history. Okay, yeah, it's right here. So $9,858. That's a monster of a number for me. I know it may not be for some of y'all watching this, but that's a monster of a number for me, for someone working on a, I don't know, part-time wage. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over this again because I was writing this way the whole time. So this is my S personal. My balance is $150. My Kohl's is $200. Walmart is $250. For my first M personal, it's $725. Again, I messed up here. And then M personal, $550. And then for R personal, it's $600. Credit card, it's $919. So this is one that I'm focusing on. And then for my school, it's $2,339. And my car is $4,125. And then student loans, just kidding. Student loans, I still don't know. So I will write that number in once I get the final amount. So without counting student loans, these amounts amount to $9,858. That's the number. I think seeing it now all together is kind of like, wow, really? So yeah, that's pretty much it. What I plan on doing is as soon as I get some of these paid off, I will highlight the area and write the date when I pay them off. I think what I'm gonna be doing is an update as soon as I get one of these paid off. It may be one of these top ones, or it may be my credit card, who knows. But yeah, that's pretty much the current debt that I am in, and I do not plan on getting into more debt. I'm just over it. I'm over this number at this point. It's just, I'm ready to just get rid of all this. And as I heard somewhere, can't remember where, but I am ready for my money to pay towards my future and not towards my past. So I don't know, wish me luck. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any other video suggestions, any suggestions at all, leave them in the comments down below. Please don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more of these mistakes. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.